Good morning and welcome to Integrity Sells. Folks, Dave and I are going to give you a nice video of a 2007 International 4400 tandem axle grain truck with a brand new stainless steel 22-foot body and a remote controlled hoist and grain chute. You saw the little remote sticking there in Dave's hand. He was holding it up there in the opening. Dave is now going to go ahead and fire up this truck for us, and then he's going to open the hood and we're going to get you a nice look at this engine compartment while the motor's running so you can hear it up close, and that way you can also check out the blow-by. He's going to pull the dipstick tube and let you check out the engine from that perspective as well, and then we're going to work around giving you an entire video of the entire truck. I'm going to help Dave open the hood up here, and then we're going to proceed with it. Okay, as you can see, we're going to follow Dave up here to the truck. He's going to pull the oil dipstick out of the main filler tube. We're going to let you have a look at this engine oil for starters. Now, folks, I can't emphasize enough that this oil is so clean, I can see right through it on the stick. Just take a look there for yourself. Now, let's check out the blow-by. As you can see there, folks, it has the slightest vapor of exhaust coming out of there. Very, very, very minimal blow-by. Just exactly what you would expect out of a DT466. It's not pooping. There's no milky buildup in it. This is a very nice, clean truck. Now, Dave's going to go ahead and raise the hoist up for us via this remote, and then we'll later lower it down for you. So here we go. He's standing with the remote control in his hand. Let's look at it real close. Now, look at that bed go up, folks. The PTO is engaged, and the body is going up. Now, folks, you can go away several hundred feet from this truck and actually run this body up and down. Okay, with that, he's going to shut the truck off so we can hear better in the video, and we'll continue in a moment. Okay, folks, now that the engine is off, we can hear better in this video. Let's walk up here and start right here on these heavy-duty Roadmaster 22.5 heavy-duty severe-rated tires. Folks, you're looking at a 14,000-pound factory front with about 85% brakes and 85% rubber. Just take a look for yourself, folks. You can see the evidence of fresh grease in all the kingpins, in all the joints. Take a look at this nice, clean, dry oil pan. Look at the back there. You can see the evidence of the new air PTO. I'm telling you, folks, here is a truck of a lifetime when it comes to being a power buy. What you're looking at, folks, is a truck that we have paperwork on a fresh, complete rebuild kit in this engine. I have paperwork to verify this. It has virtually 0 miles on an in-frame overhaul, and I do have the paperwork to verify it. Folks, come on around, take a look. We have a repeat of this on the steer tire on the passenger side. Nice matching steers, no cupping on the edges, just exactly what you would expect. Take a look. You can see the evidence of matching brake shoe condition. Now let's take a look up here close on the engine. You can see evidence of a Reman AC pump. The air does blow ice cold, folks. Take a look down along the engine. No, it's not shampooed and polished and washed. You're seeing it in its absolute honest work clothes, and there is no evidence of any oil under that turbo anywhere. Take a look at the nice clean radiator. Look how nice those fins and everything are in there. I'm telling you, folks, very, very impressive truck. With that, Dave's going to drop the hood for us, and we'll continue with the video all around this entire truck.
Now I'm going to go ahead and drop the hood for you. This is a real nice, solid hood. I'm right up here close here. You don't see anything on here. A lot of times you get a lot of speckles and stuff in here. This is really a nice truck. Let's keep on looking at it.
Folks, we'll start right here. I'll square off on the front of this truck, and you can see, as Dave stated, we have a perfect grille, headlight, chrome system, nice straight bumper with 2 tow hooks built in factory. Take a look up higher. Nice clean glass, no stone chips or scratches. Folks, I'm telling you, it is a truck of a lifetime at a price you can afford. Now, let's continue on down the passenger side of the cabin. You can see, as Dave stated earlier, flawless paint, nice mirrors, excellent upright exhaust system, exactly what us farmers love. We hate them exhaust burners down on the field. Folks, look at the nice clean fuel tanks. Yes, I realize we blasted and painted the frame when we modified the truck, but I'm telling you, there was no cancer on these. Folks, it's an 07. There is no rust. There was no rust. Look at the back of the cab. The cab is all original paint, and it just shines there back at you. Folks, here is another very, very impressive feature. This truck was built factory from IH with what they call the very heavy duty frame. So we have the real thick single frame, so you never have to worry about rust between the frame, folks. This is a heavy-duty IH single frame. Look at this nice air ride cab system, and folks, right here's the device that raises and lowers your hoist via the remote control. This is the receiver for it that you've seen operating earlier. Let's flip around, take a look at this nice heavy-duty twin-cylinder hoist, folks. It's a nice scissor hoist made by Omaha. We've used them for years, and I plan to keep using them because they just work flawlessly. Now, folks, let's work our way on back along the frame rail. You can see it's in immaculately clean condition, what you would expect for an 07. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip around, let you finish looking at the frame rails. You can see we have nice matching drive tires. Again, they're all virgin tires. Folks, take a look while the bed's up. You can see down here, very nice and clean. Excellent, very good looking undercarriage. The bushings and everything are tight in it. Everything has been greased and fluid checked for you. Now, folks, let's start off talking about the body, folks. We have custom built hopper trailers and grain bodies since 1982. What you're looking at here, folks, is our time-tested design. Take a look, folks. We do not use the cheap little cross members that sit there and hold water. These are actual structural C-channels, and they are beveled, and if you wash it off, nothing is staying on. These will not rust out like your inexpensive bodies will. All solid welded construction, smooth steel floor, heavy-duty I-beam long seals. Folks, where are you going to go to find it? Nice 4-inch outside C-channel bottom rail. All solid welded, ribbed construction on the side. I'm going to back off a second and let you take a look at it. In the meantime, Dave's going to go ahead and drop the body down, and we'll get you a nice video around the rest of the truck with the body lowered. And then we'll go ahead and eventually we're going to get to giving you a road test on this truck as well. So while Dave is lowering that, I'm going to come back to this front corner and focus on that, and we'll let you see the bed come down and see it's nice and smooth operation. Now, folks, with this remote controlled hoist, you do not even need the truck running to do that. Dave can push the button.
I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that right now. We have the truck off, and I'm going to go ahead and press the bottom down, and you can see it's just as normal. You can leave the truck off and let it down. It works wonderful.
There you go, folks. Take a look for yourself. Let's walk up close, give you a nice zeroed in look at this remote. And in a minute, then at the end of this video before the test drive, Dave's going to fire it up and show you the remote controlled option for the grain chute in the back. But look at her come down. Okay, now that she's setting down on its frame, let's take a nice walk along the body so that you can see what we have here. We have a solid stamped steel rib design, folks. No double wall for rusting or improper falling apart. It's not riveted together. It is solid welded, no overlapping of steel, folks. It is our time-tested design. Folks, let's come on around to the back now. We're going to zero in on the rear doors. Take a look here, folks. We have the standard setup. 3 swing doors, 3 grain doors, and the center grain door is also remote controlled. Dave's going to go ahead and run that right now. Go ahead and run that grain chute up for him. Dave, it'll work right here. Just go ahead and power it up. There we go, folks. Now watch it, this smooth operation. Now Dave is standing right there. He's going to step up closer so that you can see the remote in his hand. Take a look at that door open. Now, folks, you can be at the top of your grain bin, topping it off, and as long as you can see your truck, you can run that grain chute open and close from several hundred feet away, and it's called totally wireless remote, and one is simply labeled in-gate control, and the other one says hoist control. Anybody can figure it out. Folks, let's walk up close now and take a nice look at the inside of the bed. You can see the evidence of the nice smooth steel floor, nice heavy constructed tarp bows that are built like a truss on a building. Folks, they are removable bows and removable back beam assembly. You have a nice ladder coming inside the front on the left side so that you can climb out of the truck up over the side and into the grain box. Folks, with that, I'm going to back off, and Dave's going to go ahead and close this grain chute door for us. Take a look.
All right, as I go ahead and close this door, this remote really works nice as I press the button. This is a quality system. One thing you worry about was what would happen if this didn't work. And one thing is this is all, you can go ahead and pull this pin right here, zip that right out of there, and you could operate it manually, and it's the same thing underneath. If for any reason this would disengage, this has worked very well for us. We've never had a problem with it, but just to reassure you, if you ever would have a problem, you just zip under there and move it manually. Works wonderful.
Okay, folks, with that, let's come on around. I'm going to get you a nice look while we're at the back of a nice heavy-duty C-channel bumper system that meets all the safety requirements. Look at the heavy-duty hinge kit. That's all brand new material. Nice big heavy-duty 4-bag air ride suspension. Folks, just take a look for yourself. You are looking at a special piece. Now let's start up along the driver's side of the grain body. You can see we have a Sherlock crank lock roll tarp system, vented end caps, very nice system. Dave's going to go ahead and roll that tarp over for us. I'm going to let you see how nice and smooth that runs, and we're going to lock it in the open position, and we're actually going to run it down the road that way. We'll let you see that you can run it either open or closed without a problem. Now look at that. He's going to come right back here for you folks that's never had a crank lock tarp. It's all ground operated. Again, anyone can do it. He's just going to zip that sucker right over. You can take it all the way over against the actual stops, and now you can walk it down and catch it right in the J-hook, which is on the passenger side here. Just suck that thing right down there to home, and it cannot come out. It will run there indefinitely in a locked open position. Folks, with that, now let's continue on up the driver's side of the body, and you can see again a very nice duplication of tires and wheels with all nice chrome package. Again, folks, stand-up 22.5 heavy-duty rated steer and drive tires, matching at approximately 80% rubber. Now let's come on along. You can take a look at the nice clean framework, extremely nice battery box and cover, nice clean air tanks, and again, the fuel tank on this side is going to give you the evidence of no rust now or ever. Very clean. And here's that ladder system I was telling you about, folks. You can step right out of the door, climb up these 3 steps, flip over the top rail, and right down the inside. Where are you going to go to find something comparable? And to beat it all the sheet metal in this grain bed is 409 stainless. You can pass this sucker down to your grandkids. It's that nice. Now next, folks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you just a real little quick overview of the inside of the cab before we do a road test, and then we're going to give you an actual demonstration of this truck going down the road. So Dave's going to open the door here for us.
All right, let's zip on up in here, take a look. We're going to walk inside right now and key start the truck for you and show you the oil pressure to show you so you can see the oil pressure and judge it for yourself.
Okay, folks, let's bring to your attention the cleanliness of the door panel. Look around the actual door seals, folks. No evidence of rust or corrosion at all. All the seals are in place. Let's remove the foot protector. You can see the floor is in immaculate condition. The rubber tits aren't even worn off the pedals, folks. Look at all the safety stuff is in here for the DOT inspection. Just take a look at the nice seat. We have a nice bench seat. Folks, we as farmers love those. You know you're always carrying your kids or your mother-in-law or something in the cab with you, and you like to have that nice bench seat for the extra space. Take a look. I'm going to go ahead and get in the driver's seat. I'm going to let you see up above we have the owner's manuals. Very nice storage compartments overhead with the safety nets. Now let's drop one down and let you have a nice look at the dash. It's in immaculately clean condition all the way around. It's an Eaton Fuller transmission. And here is your shift pattern. Folks, anybody can drive this truck. It's just 4 high, 4 low, which you'll get to see Dave shifting it in a minute. Very easy. Once you're in drive, you don't even have to use the clutch. You can power shift this sucker all day long. Folks, we have the diff lock, suspension dump, AM, FM, CD, air conditioning. We have the air PTO made by Chelsea. Anybody can engage it. Folks, take a look at the nice gauge panel. Here we go. We're going to fire it up for you, and we'll let you see that the oil pressure gauge is at 0, and here we're going to start it up. Here we go. Now, as you can hear, she comes right to life, no hesitation, and runs really, really nice. Now, take a look here as the oil pressure comes up. We're sitting here at an idle at about 140-degree water temperature, and we're at 55 pounds of oil pressure, sitting at about 700 RPMs. I'm going to go ahead and bring a little throttle into it, and look at her jump up there. So we're at about 1,500, and we're sitting at about 70 pounds of oil pressure. Folks, there's your evidence of your brand new bearings, oil pumps, and all. I'm just telling you, very, very special truck. With that, I'm going to exit the cab, and Dave's going to go ahead and give us a little demonstration on moving the truck. Folks, what I want to point out here is how nice and low and slow first gear and stuff is on this truck. So I'm going to focus here. We've got nice slow first. Now there he is in first gear with the clutch all the way out, and she just barely moves. And the same thing with reverse. There's reverse with the clutch out and just drives nice and slow. Exactly what you need around the farm. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump in the cab with Dave, and we're going to give you a nice road test and let you see how this girl runs down the road. So here we go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start out here in second gear. As we roll forward here, this is an air ride cab, and as we go down the road, I want you to see the quality of the cab, how nice and quiet it is. The air conditioning is blowing ice cold here, and as we zip on down the highway.
Now, folks, take note there, Dave is not even using his clutch over there on the left side, just simply power shifting. And all you do is let up on the throttle. When the RPMs are right, she just falls right into the next gear, no problem at all. Anybody can drive it. You can teach your mother to drive it, you can teach your grandma to drive it, if you just take a day with them. I know a lot of people stuck on automatics, but I'm telling you, when you want all the extra power in the gears, you can't beat a full 10-speed transmission. Now here we go, folks. Dave is just flawlessly power shifting through these gears. I'm telling you, I'll show you, he's not using the clutch. There's the clutch pedal, and there he's shifting, and his other foot is on the floor. Folks, where are you going to go to find this truck? Now, we're on a country road. It's not a smooth road. This is a rough old road, and you can hear me talking very well above the noise of the truck. Right at this time, Dave has it running on cruise. Absolutely no pedals touching the feet are on none of the pedals. There's all 3 pedals. You can see we're running on cruise, and we're sitting here at about 1,600 RPMs, and we're cruising at about 40 miles per hour. And there's your evidence of all the gauges working, no check engine lights on, and the cruise works flawlessly.
Now, one thing I'd like to take a look as we watch here. This truck steers down the road perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and let go of the steering wheel, and you can see that we track straight down the road.
Folks, very, very impressive. Again, we're in here driving this truck to let you understand that it has no shakes, rattle, or rolls. We sell our trucks over the phone all the time and deliver them to our customers, and they buy them before they ever see them. Why do they do that? Because they have confidence in us. Who else is going to give you this kind of transparency to let you see the proof and the evidence of the truck before you actually take possession of it? I'm telling you, folks, you can see here, we'll go up here close to the gauges. You can see all the RPMs and everything working, and I think right now we're in probably about 10th speed, and we're going to let you wind it out. Dave's going to punch her down, and we'll let you see what she does for you. Now, we're on a nice back road, a little bit rough, but you can tell there's no rattling in this cab. Now, we're getting up there at about 2,000 RPMs, and we're hitting 60 miles per hour right there. So this truck will easily do 70, 67, 70 miles per hour without a problem. Just take a look for yourself there, folks. There you can see we're just about 2,200 RPMs, and we're cruising at 72, 71 miles per hour.
Now, I've got a lot of throttle left in here. That's as fast as I feel comfortable driving down this road. It's about 70 miles an hour. If it went out on the interstate, we could hammer it on down. But this truck has a lot of power. It's ready to go. As I'm saying, we're in an air ride cab. This is a very bumpy road. And as you can see, as we sit in here, we are in very comfortable conditions. It's a very hot day today. We normally have a thermometer in here to show you that the AC is working, but this thing will blow you right out of the cab.
Folks, with that, we're going to tell you thank you for watching the video, and thanks for shopping Integrity Sales and Services. I'm telling you, just give us a call if you want a chance to own this truck. Our phone number is 260-238-5000, and our website is www.99trucks.com. That's the 2 numeral 9s and the word trucks, TRUCKS.com. Thanks again for shopping Integrity Sales and Services.